Celeste and Jesse Forever. As far as the title is concerned, the use of the word forever is a bit of a stretch. Two protagonists in Celeste and Jesse Forever marry young. They are in the process of divorcing as the movie begins. The friendship is still there, so they are constantly drawn to each other. But after their attempts at reconciliation fail, it's obvious that they are better off on their own. Eventually, Celeste and Jesse sign divorce papers while still laughing at each other's jokes. Just because it's over doesn't mean it wasn't fun while it lasted. Annie Hall. Woody Allen's popular film, Annie Hall, chronicles the relationship between a neurotic New York comedian and an aspiring actress/singer. Viewers know from the get-go that the romance can't work, but the story is still exciting. Director Allen plays with time in the movie by jumping back and forth instead of going for a linear narrative. In doing so, he delivers a pragmatic and nuanced portrayal of relationships. Sometimes, lovers simply can't figure things out. More Annie Hall 69 of 1189 every Oscar-winning film ever 371 of 925 the all-time greatest comedy films 50 of 92 the very best Oscar-winning movies for Best Picture. The Breakup. Despite its title, The Breakup could satisfy all the rom-com tropes. One expects the couple to reunite. The movie makes up for a few occasional cliches by offering a realistically gloomy ending. After considering reconciliation, protagonists Gary and Brooke realize that they don't belong together. So they go on their separate merry ways. And indeed, clinging to the past is rarely a smart idea. It seems as if Gary and Brooke end up in a better place for having the strength to say goodbye. Or The Breakup 612 of 925 the all-time greatest comedy films 240 of 836 the greatest chick flicks ever made 16 of 20 the best movies where the guy doesn't get the girl. Once tells the story of a street musician and a Czech immigrant. For a week, they write, rehearse, and record songs that reveal their unique love story. Viewers can't help but hope they'll turn from friends to lovers by the time the end credits roll. But the girl has a husband, and the boy is planning to move to London with his ex-girlfriend. As it often happens in life, their timing is totally off. At least the girl gets a piano from the whole ordeal. Lost in Translation. Lost in Translation is a beautiful movie about two confused people. They are both Americans stranded in Japan. He is shooting a commercial while she accompanies her husband. The two find each other and become unlikely friends. Their relationship deepens as the movie progresses, but it never blossoms into a full-fledged romance. They split up after leaving Tokyo, but even a fleeting relationship can be meaningful. The Way We Were. The Way We Were is one of the best romance movies of all time. So if you haven't seen it, you probably assume that it's a typical love story, with the couple living happily ever after. Except they don't. The movie follows Katie and Hubble. They fall desperately in love and try to make the relationship work despite their differences. She is a passionate activist, while he is quite carefree. They wouldn't work in real life. And as it turns out, they don't work in fictional life either. At least they'll forever have those misty watercolor memories. Or the way we were 265 of 1189, every Oscar-winning film ever 92 of 553, the best 70s movies 323 of 557, greatest film scores of all time. Blue Valentine. Blue Valentine honestly depicts the doomed relationship. The movie is emotional and intense. While it isn't necessarily pleasant, it's certainly thought-provoking. Blue Valentine shows a couple fall in love, have a child, and eventually decide on divorce. The filmmakers did not sugarcoat a single thing, so it can be hard to watch. Viewers can't help but root for the two, even though the relationship is volatile. All in all, breakups are draining even when they are necessary. More Blue Valentine, 91 of 170. The most utterly depressing movies ever made, 24 of 53. The saddest romance movies that will make you cry, 91 of 134. The best movies you never want to watch again. 500 Days of Summer. 500 Days of Summer is a funny, refreshing, and honest portrayal of a doomed relationship. The narrator says, "This is a story of boy meets girl, but you should know up front, this is not a love story." And yet, when viewers meet the two protagonists, it's hard not to root for them. Unfortunately, a similar taste in music isn't a solid foundation for a long-lasting relationship, especially when one member of the couple isn't really keen on falling in love at the moment. This happens all the time in real life. More 500 Days of Summer, 61 of 125. The greatest date movies of all time, 176 of 836. The greatest chick flicks ever made, 1011 of 1540. The most rewatchable movies. Roman Holiday. Roman Holiday. La La Land. La Land. Along with the Wind. Castaway. It's not a romantic movie, but Castaway realistically depicts the relationship between Chuck and Kelly. Chuck disappears and is presumed dead, so Kelly moves on with her life, marry another man. On Chuck's return, they both profess their love for each other. And yet, too much has changed. Kelly is committed to her new family. It doesn't get more real or heartbreaking than this. Casablanca. Casablanca.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care. Bye.